have Mr. Cat is trying to push some pizza on me today for some lunch, and I have decided that I'm going to stick with a more healthier menu today. So, Mr. Cat, thank you so much for your pizza offer, but I think I'm going to go to our circus clown where he's juggling apples because that's what I'll be eating today for lunch. Coming up next, Gail is a singer, and she's going to be singing about her love for food. We're looking forward to hearing her sing, and I hope you do too. Okay, boys and girls, we have an incredible treat for you here today. We're about to introduce Gail. She's a singer, songwriter, vocal artist, and she's here to talk about what healthy foods she likes and foods that help her sing. Gail, thank you for coming on the show with us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. So tell us a little bit about yourself. What is it like being, I'm sure a lot of the boys and girls at home really would like to know or be one day an aspiring singer, right? What goes into something like that?
I've been doing this for over 30 years, and I love it. You have to think of yourself as an athlete to a certain extent because you have to take care of your body. There's no getting away with it. Unless you wanted to sound like, Janis Joplin. But if you wanted to sound like Beyonce and Rihanna and Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey, you really have to take care of yourself. Hydration is very important. Water is key. Not using any dairy, pretty much. I mean, limiting your dairy, but definitely not using it before you sing. It's the worst thing you could possibly do to yourself. Because when you think about it, dairy builds phlegm, it builds mucus, and it goes through your nose, and then it goes down your throat, and then you're clearing your throat. You have to think of your vocal cords kind of like pipes. They're pipes, and you have to keep them clean and clear. Cheese is a no-no. Anything dry like crackers and pretzels is like really you're putting cardboard in your throat. If you get as a singer, you want to have these things other times. That's fine, but again, in moderation. Pizza. I remember I had someone tell me that she went into the recording studio, and I said, well, what did you have? And it didn't go well. And I said, well, what did you have before you went into the recording studio? She goes, I had pizza. I said, that's why it didn't go well.
Right.
Because you're clogging up your pipes, basically.
So you teach people how to become better singers.
Yes.
Right? Now, could you do that with anyone? I mean, could you teach me how to be a great singer?
If you can carry a tune.
If I can carry a tune, right. Maybe I can cook good, I know that.
I could check you out. You can sing Happy Birthday to me and I can tell you.
Yeah, we actually did. We sang Happy Birthday to someone
That's
before.
the way I could tell right away if someone sings Happy Birthday, whether whether they have potential, whether they're really good, or whether it's just not going to happen. For the most part, I mean, unless you're what they call tone deaf, I think that, a lot of people can sing. They just have to have the confidence and to be willing to do different things and be willing to hear themselves, let's say, on a recording, so that, compared to the, on the piano, so that they know, they can hear the difference. And unfortunately, I've had students that were in choirs, and because they were in choirs, they were doing the harmony, right? You would think that that's a good thing, but when it came to doing the lead part, they didn't know they were always going what they call a third above.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Now, how important is eating fruits and vegetables and healthy foods in your life?
Well, first of all, I want to lose weight, so it's definitely helpful. I'm not going to lie. When you think about it, vegetables have water in them, a lot of water-based vegetables. I mean, it's clean living. I just found something, it's zucchini that's made like spaghetti. That I've never had that before, and I just used that the other day, and it's fantastic, and it's better than for me, because I'm staying away from carbs, it's like pasta, but it's zucchini.
Excellent. So out of these three items today, what would you say is your favorite to snack on?
Well, it really depends on the day. Because if I'm making a salad, it's definitely with the carrots. And sometimes I'll do, some apples and oranges. And then if I'm just feeling like I just want to grab something, that's just crunchy and, quick and juicy, I'll do an apple. I do love oranges, but for me to have an orange, it would usually be like in the morning, because that to me would be more of an energy thing.
Got it. Perfect, perfect. Well, we're in for a treat because Gail has agreed to sing a song for us, but I must admit that we got you a little late, but you did say that you were going to write a song
Right on the
train.
Yes, I wrote it on the way here.
So Gail, you're going to sing a song for us today. Now, I have to admit, we just kind of threw this on you at the last minute and said, hey, could you sing a song while you're on the show? And you managed to write this on the way here. We're very thankful to hear you sing. How about a couple of tunes?
Sure.
All right, great.
I like salads, I hope you do too. With lots of carrots, they're so good for you. You can eat them cooked or eat them raw. You can even find them in coleslaw. Carrots are a great healthy snack. Oh yes, that is a fact. Oranges and apples are two different fruits. Which one to have is all up to you. Oranges have potassium and vitamin C. They're sweet, nutritious, and juicy. So eat an orange today if you want to keep chugging away. Apples have many varieties. Fuji's are sweet and some are crispy. Good for your lungs and good for your heart. Good for your brain just to keep you smart. Apple juice, apple sauce, baked apples, it's a toss. Have it your way with fruit and vegetables every day.
Wow. Very, very, very beautiful. Excellent.
Thank you.
And to think you just wrote that song.
I just wrote that.
That is amazing.
Yep.
Very
Thank
good
you.
talent, and no dairy right before you sang the song.
No dairy. Don't even eat anything, I would say at least an hour or two before you go and sing it anywhere.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the show today
very
and talking
welcome.
about fruits and vegetables and singing for us. It was a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Well, boys and girls, do you hear that? That's Mr. Pig, the sound of him on his motorcycle. He's going to the next location and we're going to join him. He's always on the search for some great healthy food, as we are too. Well, kids, thank you for watching this fun-filled episode of Chef Joe's Kitchen, where we talked about oranges, apples, and carrots. So I hope you continue to eat really healthy food. Thank you so much for joining the program today. And just remember, someone at home loves you very, very, very much. So stay healthy, eat well, and always cook.